Hello friends, I'm Mrs. Imagination, Angela Imagination. You can call me either one. Today's picture book, it's about something that I use a lot. I've used it a lot since I first found out about it when I was in high school, maybe before then. Oh, and I really like it. But before we get started, to help us get ready, let's see what's inside my basket. This is interesting. Now, you may not know what this is, but this is a camera. It's one I used to use. It doesn't work anymore. You see it's got a broken part. But you know, I used my camera a lot. Well, here's a book. It's a pretty important book. It's called Roget's College Thesaurus, and as you can tell, it's been used a lot. The covers even come off and I've had to tape it back on. I've used this book an awful lot. Wow, this is a card. Oh, it's a card about a dinosaur. This one's called a Spinosaurus. Never heard of that one. Interesting. Well, I bet you are wondering what our book is about today. What is it? It's called Thesaurus Rex. The author is Laya Steinberg, and the illustrator is Debbie Harter. Now, before we get started with our book, I want to tell you, obviously, that our main character is this T-Rex right here, named Thesaurus Rex. And this story is about his one day in his life, one particular day. So when I'm reading it and I get to the end of a page, I want you to think in your mind, I want you to ask the question, what is going to happen next? Okay? All right, let's get busy reading this great story. Thesaurus Rex starts his day reaching, stretching, extending, bending. Uh-oh, his pants need mending. What do you think is going to happen next? Thesaurus Rex drinks his milk. Sip, sup, swallow, swill. Oops, he's had a messy spill. What do you think will happen next in his day after he eats breakfast? Thesaurus Rex goes exploring, hunting, searching, foraging, poking, splish splash. His feet are soaking. Oh, what's gonna happen next? Thesaurus Rex likes to play, frolic, rollick, frisk, and romp. Wow, he's found a muddy swamp. Okay, really, what do you think's gonna happen now that he's found that muddy swamp? Thesaurus Rex starts to slip, slither, skid, slide, and glide Thesaurus Rex lands in mud, slime, slush, mire, muck. Oh no. Now he's stuck. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Thesaurus Rex calls his mom. Yow, howl, squeal, and shout. Whoosh, plop. She pulls him out. Well, what do you think happens after Mom pulls him out of the mud? Thesaurus Rex must get clean. Wash, bathe, scour, and scrub. He's left footprints in the tub. Ooh, now what? After his tub. Oh, after his tub bath, Thesaurus Rex is ready to eat. Munch, crunch, nibble, gnaw, chomp. He likes his dinner raw. So after he eats some supper, I wonder what happens. Thesaurus Rex leaps into bed, bounces, jumps, springs, and flies. Tomorrow holds a new surprise. All right, last one. Thesaurus Rex is all wrapped up, bundled, covered, tucked in tight. He'll have happy dreams tonight. Good night. Oh, I think that was a fun book. Did you like learning about Thesaurus Rex's day? Let's look. Okay, our camera. The reason the camera was in my basket was because during a day, you can capture parts of your day, or someone can capture parts of your day. So we saw a picture of how he started his day and what happened all through the day. That's what the camera was about. Now, our T-Rex was named after this book. Thesaurus. It's a thesaurus. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this thesaurus in a little bit. And finally, yeah, the card was about a dinosaur because our story was too. It was about a T-Rex. Now, I want us to use our imagination here. Our imagination. The author, Laya Steinberg, named this T-Rex a word that started with a T. It actually started with a TH. But she named the T-Rex Thesaurus Rex because he showed us through his actions what a thesaurus does. I told you this is one of my favorite books. This is one of my favorite things to use. I have used it so much it wore out because I used it before there were computers that you could look up words. But did you notice every different activity or everything that happened during Thesaurus Rex's day? Like this says, he starts to slip, and then it has a colon. That means it's going to tell us what that means. Slip also, a word for slip is slither, skid, slide, glide. All of those words mean slip. And in a thesaurus, if I look up a word, I'm going to look up the word slip. Let's see what it says. Oh my goodness, my pages. All right, I'm looking up the word slip. And let's see what this thesaurus says about slip. Glide, slide. Oh, those were two of the words that Laya Steinberg used. Oh, it also has some other ones. It has, misstep. Yeah. What else? Let's see, slip. Escape, blunder. Oh, how funny. It's just so fun. I love a thesaurus. Well, what Laya Steinberg did is she took a dinosaur and she changed his name from T-Rex to Thesaurus Rex to show us how to use synonyms. Synonyms are words that mean the same. So she did such a great job. That was a fun way to learn about using a thesaurus. But let me ask you another question. This has been going on in my mind ever since I picked up this book. What do you do during the day? Thesaurus Rex, let's see, he woke up and he did some exercises. Oh yeah. That's what he did first. Next, he had his breakfast. We only know that he drank some milk and then he spilled his milk. And then he went exploring. You see how this book walked us through Thesaurus Rex's day. Oh wow, that was a fun way to do it. And to tie in synonyms, different ways of saying the same thing. Let's pick out another one. Let's see. When he had gotten clean and was able to eat dinner, it says Thesaurus Rex is ready to eat. What were some words that our author, Laya Steinberg, used for eating? Munch. Yes, I munch. Crunch. Do you ever crunch when you're chewing? Nibble. Oh, nibble. Just a little nibble. And gnaw. She used some real, chomp. There are fun words to use instead of always using the same old words like eat or bathe or leap. Leaping into bed, he bounced and jumped and he springs and flies. This was a fun book. Did you like Thesaurus Rex? Oh, it was a great book and I loved sharing it with you. If you want to see the activities that go with this book, you can find them in part 2, the video, Thesaurus Rex, part 2. It's just so enjoyable spending time together while we read a picture book. I hope you'll want to come back again. Until then, see ya.